Roger Stone did nothing wrong, and that's the bottom line. Welcome back to the Infowars.com War Room. Roger Stone is with us for one more segment on a Friday. And so that means we have open phone lines, and we will take some of your calls here in this segment. Real quick, though, Roger, in case you didn't see this glorious headline from the Washington Times, a moment from Matthew Whitaker's hearing today. Eric Swalwell, Dumbo surfer boy from California, was giving him a hard time, and Matthew Whitaker responded to Eric Swalwell, "I am not your puppet." So a little egg on the face of surfer boy, Roger. I thought that you could bask in that for a second.
Eric Swalwell is among those who will be called to the witness stand in my trial. I hope he's put time aside for that. A number of questions that need to be asked. He lied repeatedly in my hearing. Those lies will be highlighted at trial. I did not lie to the Congress, as I have said previously, and plead not guilty to these nonviolent process crimes. Tonight, Owen, what will happen is many of the mainstream media outlets will grab the edited versions of that video showing me being arrested in an attempt to make me look like public enemy number one, in an attempt to make me look like a criminal. They won't mention that I have no previous criminal record, not even a speeding ticket, and that I'm charged with nonviolent process crimes. They won't mention that part. It is really quite pathetic, but that was the desired result. This is the example of the government's effort to take the jury pool. But I doubt the judge will admonish the government about this. I thought that it was good that Matthew Whitaker said that he was troubled by this, but he seemed to imply that it was perfectly all right. I don't know how they justify this, given my track record. And no, there was no possibility that I was going to destroy evidence or tamper with evidence, and I have not done so. I would like the computer and the camera and the microphone that we use to broadcast the War Room and the Alex Jones Show back. However, we had to go out and get new equipment so we could join you here. We await the judge's ruling on the gag order, but we made a very good case against it. Obviously, I'm not going to talk about other witnesses. I'm not going to talk about the specifics of my case, other than to say that I have pled not guilty, and I am not guilty, and to characterize the charges as a series of nonviolent alleged process crimes that I did not commit. Again, you see, like Stephen Colbert, no, there is no Russian collusion. There's no allegation of WikiLeaks collaboration. There's no evidence I received stolen material, be that allegedly hacked or allegedly stolen emails. But you wouldn't know that from reading the New York Times or the Washington Post, or the worst of them all, Shelby Holliday at the Wall Street Journal, the single most duplicitous, dishonest, two-faced reporter in the United States. So, Owen, I soldier on. Let's go to some of these phone calls because I think it's important.
Okay, let's start with Brad calling in from Michigan. Go ahead, Brad, you're on the air. Brad, going once. Twice, third time, gone. Let's try Michael in Florida. Go ahead, Michael.
Hey, good afternoon, gentlemen. How are you?
Good, thanks for calling.
Hey, first and foremost, I want to say under my current taxes, I just got information from my accountant. Under Trump now, I'm going to pay $4,200 more dollars in taxes than I did in 2017. I have now no individual exemptions, and I now have to pay more in property taxes because of limits. I'm a middle-class American, and my family's now going to spend $4,000 more. Thank you. My second point is, you're a marshmallow. You guys are snowflakes. Those cops were professional. The FBI. Stone is facing 7 felony counts, 5 for lying to authorities, 1 for obstruction of justice, the other for witness tampering. They were gentlemen. They came to your house. They didn't throw you down on the ground. You say your dogs were terrified, and your wife was out in the street without her shoes on in the Florida freezing cold 59 degrees. You guys are snowflakes, and you're going to go down in prison. You're facing 40-plus years, Stone. It's coming down on you.
All right, Mike. Don't bet the ranch, muchacho. I don't know where you are, but I guarantee you won't tell us your name and your address because you're ashamed of what you just said, and you should be. Thank you very much for your call. You have
Wait,
no
hold
idea
on. I want to ask Michael a question. I got to ask Michael a question because we're getting these seminar callers now. So Michael, who told you to call here today?
No one told me to call here, Owen. I've been watching Alex Jones for 20 years, since he was on Austin Cable Access. No one tells me to call. When someone has a good point and puts you in a quarter, obviously it's a conspiracy. Yeah, I'm being paid by Soros. He sends me a check every week to watch your show and call in. Yeah, right.
Okay, all right. Who are you really, though? Who are you really?
Yeah, tell us your name.
My name is Michael West. I live in Orlando, Florida.
God bless you. Have a wonderful weekend. Next call.
Come on, Roger. That guy's too good. That guy's That guy's a wild big mouth bass. That we could have won the whole bass competition with that guy.
Whatever. Let's move on. There are other people who have legitimate questions. By the way,
fair enough.
We reject your points and we mock you. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. That boy, Michael from Florida. All right, let's go to pastures.
Right now, Jacob Engel's probably getting in the car. So
let's go to Pastor Sam.
We're nonviolent. We don't advocate violence or revenge. That's the other side.
And again, I mean, we invite those callers. Call in like that. Like, we have nothing to be afraid of. He calls us a snowflake. We let him do his little spiel on air. All right, let's go to Pastor Sam in Mexico now. Go ahead, Pastor Sam.
We all know who the real men are and who the posers are. That's all I got to say. You have had a whirlwind couple of weeks, Owen. It's been amazing. The fact that you were down there getting that hard drive, this is like Mission Impossible. I covered your shift, by the way, at the March for Life in the Capitol building while all that was happening.
Pastor Sam, I'm not even kidding you. I was at that march, and I was out of my car. I had the live stream title in my phone, about to click go live, when Alex Jones gave me the call to come to Florida. So I wish I was there. I would have been there with you. So thank you for filling in for me.
The InfoWars Army was there. It was done. And
I know. I would have been there with y'all. I had to jet set out, but God bless you for being there, and I'm glad that the InfoWars Army knew I was there in spirit.
And there was a band sign that said, Roger Stone did nothing wrong. We had it out there. Anyhow, you guys are the real men. We all know that. These trials are getting bigger and bigger. El Chapo is singing like it's canary and implicating people in our government, the Mexican government, other Central American countries, governments. Whitaker has got them on the ropes. You know, Robert De Niro is in court with his ex-wife Hightower, and she's demanding the trials public. And he's been dogging accusations of being involved in a pedophile ring that goes to the top of the FBI and the top of the CIA.
Wait, Robert De Niro, the mutt, the mook, the bum, that Robert De Niro?
That Robert De Niro.
He's a mutt. He's a punk. He's a dog. He's a what? This guy, Robert De Niro. Boy, that's not good.
President. He's going to talk about our president that way. Well, guess what? His wife is divorcing him publicly in Manhattan, and he was out threatening the journalists.
Oh, and by the way, Trump, who's been involved in multiple divorces, has never had his ex-wives make a big scene out of it. I guess that tells you the difference between those two men. Pastor Sam, thank you for filling in for me at the pro-life march a couple weekends ago in Austin. Thanks for calling. Roger, final 60 seconds. Care to comment on Matthew Whitaker or just close the door here?
Well, look, it's time to investigate the investigators. Comey, Brennan, McCabe, Clinton, Rosenstein, Wray himself all lied under oath to Congress about consequential matters, material matters. I did not. People need to have my back by going to the StoneDefenseFund.com. People need to continue your active support of the InfoWars. This is Stone Cold Roger Stone signing off for the weekend. I need a weekend of rest and relaxation, but I'm going to end up working tomorrow. We both know it. give me your support and give InfoWars your support, because this platform is vital for victory. Oh, and I appreciate your support. I appreciate your prayers and your leadership. There I am, Stone Cold Roger Stone.
Stone Cold Roger Stone's biceps are getting pretty big. We may have to launch an investigation into that. That's the real mystery. That's got to be from the Turbo Force right there. I mean, look at that. Roger Stone's biceps are absolutely massive, folks. All right, there goes Roger Stone. We'll be right back with more of your phone calls.
For those looking for the ultimate source of energy for their day, every day, the Brain Synergy Combo is here. Combining the powerful Turbo Force and Brain Force Plus nootropic formulas, this combo has what you need to hit your maximum potential every day. Take the tasty tropical berry-flavored Turbo Force instant drink bits with you on the go or at work to help provide you with focus, clarity, and energy, and to reach your full potential. Hit the next generation of advanced neural activation with the Brain Force Plus nootropic, a fan-favorite formula fueled by powerful, time-tested ingredients for a true 360 win. With this combo, you can have energy wherever you need it, at home, on the go, in the car, and more. Get pure energy on tap and take advantage of old and new InfoWars powerhouse formulas with the Brain Synergy Combo. Head to InfoWarsStore.com today.
I've been doing a lot of research into Google and YouTube censorship, and I've noticed that there's one type of video that is the most censored, the most buried, the most suppressed. And that's the videos where you saw in 2016 election night, all the arrogant leftist authoritarians like the Young Turds and others get so butthurt when Trump won. They don't want us to have that victory. They don't want us to remember what political action did. And that's why the globalist, Hillary and others are trying to shut InfoWars down. This is a fight about taking your speech away, not just my speech, about taking your very sovereignty away. This country is in a war. So again, I want to thank you for what you've done, but I want to remind you, if you don't spread the articles and videos, and if you don't financially get the great products we have and fund us in the 360 win, we're dead in the water. I'm in your hands, you're in my hands, InfoWarsStore.com. Thank you.